Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Persib Bandung must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Persib Bandung with the corner, there first. Odegaard! Stones gets it clear. And it's Modric. And it's lofted through here. He's had a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance, really, and 99 times out of 100, and you know what I'm going to say next.
Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, John.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
Silvestre. And it's Ruben Neves. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Sung, Rice, Alexander-Arnold has the space to scheme. Rashford, Ruben Neves spots it and intercepts. Now it's Rashford, but it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Rice. That has ended up in no man's land. Fernandes. And here's Rashford. Silvestre is there to clear. And that is out of play. And he's being shifted off it. Silvestre. No goals as yet. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get it through? That's a shade up. Just bludgeoned away. And it's Fernandes. Modric. Oh, he's burst through. And that was asking for too much. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rashford! Park Ji-sung with the clearance. Now it's Torres. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Odegaard. Now it's Fernandes. Now it's Rashford. It's a good foot in there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Park Ji-sung making good progress. Torres picks it up out wide. Ake does really well there, he is strong. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? And it's Ødegaard. And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Baresi. Rice. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, it's real chance! Goal! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Chelsea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's got away, and he's had it nicked away. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he goes cross-field. Alexander-Arnold. And the return pass. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Showing great feet there. Alexander-Arnold proves just a little bit too strong. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. Park Ji-sung. He's being urged to shoot. Rashford. And this is Shevchenko. Always goal side. Shevchenko has got himself a free kick. Baresi has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is there for... Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Alexander-Arnold is behind this one. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a hit! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Persib Bandung really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So, into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Messi. Aims beyond. Tries a shot! Caught offside that time. Ruben Neves. And Silvestre. And it's Alexander-Arnold. In with the challenge. And here's Shevchenko. It's Rashford! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Sylvestre. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Sylvestre. Plays the return pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Torres. Decent chance! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Alexander-Arnold for Rice. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Rashford. Sylvestre. And they've got a throw. Messi. And he's forced to go back. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rice. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nice-looking ball. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Alexander-Arnold. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Modric. Rashford. Driving through the middle. And Sylvestre. Ruben Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, what a mistake! Takes a shot! And he hits the net! They're back within reach! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So could they be onto something here? Probing pass. Shevchenko in acres of space out wide. Ruben Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Oh, they could be caught out here. Great, and he shoots! And he's found the net! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Yeah, it's all happening now.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a big moment. And the difference is still one, but only just.
Fernandez absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's come to nothing. Well, that has not gone well. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Corner number 2 then. And he can thump it away. The final 5 minutes. And it's Neymar. It's gone backwards.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Rashford. And he's there to get it away. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Persib Bandung really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
3 minutes added time.
Alexander-Arnold. Park Ji-sung. And that's that. Persib Bandung were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Persib Bandung must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Rashford gets into a good position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Oh no, what has happened here? Valverde, Totti, Modric, and here's Messi. Modric. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Modric clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He set himself up perfectly.
Shevchenko shapes to shoot! In he goes again, and he's done it!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Silvestre.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now, can they get him away? And now the breakaway. Not the most accurate pass. Modric. Probing pass. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Persib Bandung have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's cause for mild irritation. England have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
That has been cut short. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nice interception, well timed. Chance for a shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found the way through. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Valverde. Pass somewhat off target. Spread out to the left. Half an hour played now. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's a sharp little ball here. Camavinga. Camavinga with the cross. Alexander-Arnold can get it clear. Shot could be on. Valverde! That was superb goalkeeping.
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
England have their third corner. Persib Bandung are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rashford. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. 5 minutes till the break. It's run loose here. It'll be a throw-in. Now he's off and running. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Foden. Looking to play him in. Foden was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He is through here. Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? Neatly clipped into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Persib Bandung are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So once again, we're underway. Now it's Shevchenko. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Knocks it into space. Well, that's well seen too. Valverde. He's got away. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's cross. Gets his head on it! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Right, Shevchenko. Silvestre.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Camavinga clears without hesitation. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Love and Shevchenko! They want to be quick to recover this. Valverde. Driving forward. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Rashford. And it's Modric. Camavinga kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's having a shot! That's another chance! Sensational from Rashford! About as smooth as it gets! And they edge themselves ahead. They have it in their sights once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Persib Bandung with the lead. Alexander-Arnold looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's on it, can he get away? Totti. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Shevchenko is onto this. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, this is a shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here, and he's stuck it away. It's level again. What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Shevchenko. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, that's a key interception. Another one of football's and how moments.
Camavinga has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Khan claims comfortable. Well, what about it? Persib Bandung certainly weren't expecting this. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chance! And again! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Foden. Passing is crisp and sharp. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And the referee brings it to a close. Persib Bandung can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to... Persib Bandung do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Persib Bandung must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Has to go back here. Now it's Rashford. Tries to pass it through. Neymar has it in a wide position. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
I think Frank Lampard will be key here, Peter. He's certainly going to be asked to do an awful lot. Recycling, distributing, and of course running box to box.
Yeah, we'll all keep an eye out, won't we, for those trademark arrivals into the opposition penalty area.
Yeah, those late runs which made him one of the most productive midfielders England has ever produced.
João Neves. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And it's Timber. Can he get on the end of this? Adams deals with that comfortably. Cafu. Lampard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rashford.
Oh, great feat, that.
Lovely bit of skill. And it's Fernandes. João Neves gets on his bike and on the move. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Modric. Always onto this. Timber. Now, can they get him away? Kamavinga. Well, that looks a decent ball. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Messi.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Alexander-Arnold. Ake gets across to intercept that. Kamavinga. Rashford. It's Rashford! This time, surely! Of course! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Persib Bandung have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two.
There's the shot! And that's in! They are purring, truly purring!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Persib Bandung are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
João Neves. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Marseille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred. And this is Messi.
Might want to be careful there.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Rashford gets into a good position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass isn't the best. And here's Kamavinga. Oh, crack. Rashford! Distributed tidily. Now it's Rashford. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. And there's the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. What a throw in. Lampard touches it back. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Shevchenko. No, he's not getting past him there. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Kamavinga looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The message is clear, none shall pass. That's beautifully weighted.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Shot a goal! And again! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
And that is all they have time for. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Persib Bandung absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Persib Bandung looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Over to the right flank. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rashford is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shevchenko, and he's made sure that's not getting through. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Persib Bandung presented with a golden opportunity here.
Substitutions taking place.
This further to improve their cause. And that's a poor pen.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Pedri. And it's Neymar. Marseille ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, well played, well played. Lampard. Mohamed Salah. He is through here. Defending was strong and firm. Ake, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. There's the header! It's a goal! And he is just ripping it up! Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Persib Bandung are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Caught offside that time. Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. João Neves. Pedri. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Ruled out the best in the keeper. It's their second corner of the game. Persib Bandung are looking to go forward now. That is ended up in no man's land. João Neves. Driving through the middle. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's picked it up out wide. Played into space. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Modric. Threads one in. Shevchenko. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. João Neves. Nice physical challenge. João Neves is fouled. He won't be happy with that one. Timber cuts out the pass. Persib Bandung are almost home and dry as far as going up is concerned.
You can see how all that tension and pressure we saw before the game, Peter, it's all lifted. Now, no mistakes.
And he was quick to react. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball...
Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Well, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. So, third corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter.
4 added minutes.
You've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in. Great ball, and he's in. And Shevchenko! Oh, he's been caught on it here. There will be 4 extra minutes. There won't be another chance after this one. He's picked his way through. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the
And we're done. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Persib Bandung really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so just... Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone.
Hello,
a red
everybody.
letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. It's a promising position. Always played it in low. Now it's Rashford.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Klaus. It's run loose here. Crosses it in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So what can they make of this?
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
Great defending, strong and determined. Sylvestre. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And here's Rashford. And Shevchenko. Chance, surely! And he's done it! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and a clinical edge.
Persib Bandung gain their reward with an early goal. Fernandez. And it's Modric. Sanson. Rashford. And he's well positioned. Camavinga! And that's a tiny finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 3,
Persib Bandung are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Persib Bandung have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Played in, and a header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Sylvestre. Here's Ake. Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. Sylvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Nicely shaped ball. Modric is wide and looking to get onto this. Bar. Abdul Samed. And here's Modric. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Persib Bandung with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And they've got rid. And it's Fernandez. Abdul Samed. Wahi. And it's Sanson. Bar. Cho. Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Persib Bandung looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Nice disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Kamavinga has found the net here, of course. Threads one in. He is through here. Played into the box. And he's taking no chances there. Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And it's Modric. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get rid. Kamavinga.
There will be 1 minute added time.
What a throw in. Budawi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Shevchenko. Spread to the right. And that signals the end of the first period. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Persib Bandung clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but
And
they
a
need
quick
to
reminder
resist
today,
the
everybody,
temptation
to
to
make
just
sure to
sit
put
on the
any
lead
litter
second
in the
half.
bins
The
provided.
opposition will be
Thank
doing
you
their
for your
utmost to
cooperation.
try and get back
And
into this,
please welcome
so
our
they
lads
have
to
to
the
be alert.
field.
Persib Bandung are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Back on the way then. Some good persistent defending here. Budawi, nicely spread. Klaus wants to run onto this. Well read, and the danger is averted. Distributed tidily.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Kamavinga. Fernandez. Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. Silvestre. And it's Ake. Modric. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Modric. And Alexander-Arnold. Budawi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Persib Bandung in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Kamavinga. Played out wide. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cho. Abdul Samed. Shevchenko. And here's Dembele. There's the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Modric. And he was alert to it. Klaus. Abdul Samed. Silvestre. And it's Modric. Alexander-Arnold. Bar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for a runner. That has been knocked clear. Knocks it into space. Hangs in. Oh, good line! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Bandung are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution in progress.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. Nicely weighted ball. Cho plays it in low.
Oh, they're failing with the very quality that should be delivered with more intent.
Oh, that's well spotted. Abdul Samed and Boudaoui. Tries to play it through. He is just caressing the ball. Klaus. Shevchenko. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So a bit of a revolving door here.
Substitution.
Lots and lots of changes. So time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Klaus. Boudaoui. And Abdul Samed. That has ended up in no man's land. Modric. Shevchenko. He is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Stood up well to him there. That's destined for the flank. Alexander-Arnold. Persib Bandung are coasting towards victory. Oh, important interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Can he get it through? Here comes the cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Boudaoui. And he's quick to snatch it back. Klaus.
Two added minutes has been
2
indicated.
minutes to be added on. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Fernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Shevchenko, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Cucurella spots it and intercepts. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think we're going to be seeing an awful lot of the player Pedro Neto, because he's so quick and agile, and his ability to twist and turn at top speed really does give him the edge in those crowded areas. I think he'll be his team's go-to guy when they're looking to counter too.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. A bullish header! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cucurella. Fernandez. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. This is a promising build-up. And it's Camavinga. No way through, so back it comes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's found a way past. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Modric. Fernandez. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. And here's Rashford. And Fernandez. Modric. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Chalobah with the clearance. That's tidy. Fernandez gets it away, and we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Chelsea are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
That's put pay to the danger. Persib Bandung have it back and can go again. And he's worked it through. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Dembele. Persib Bandung already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Fernandez. Ake. Spread to the right. Now this could be a chance. Good ball, good take. Leon Talap. And here's Fernandez. Modric. Chance here to counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's where it came from. Now Modric. Some really good ball movement. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Persib Bandung have their second corner now. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold.
Persib Bandung really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Caicedo does well to get it back. Cucurella. Lavia. And it's Caicedo. Liam Talap. Camavinga. And Sylvestre. And here's Rashford. And it's Camavinga. And it's Modric. Oh, it's a great ball here. And this is Modric. The cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Crossed in once more. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Persib Bandung go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Persib Bandung can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So straight into the second half.
Persib Bandung definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Alexander-Arnold. Hato. Caicedo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Liam Talap. Liam Talap! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Rashford. And they're quick to get it back. Fernandez. Camavinga. Played out wide. Persib Bandung are still that goal to the good.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Sylvestre. Sylvestre.
Oh, great feat, that.
Rashford. Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Forced to go back. Backward it goes. Strokes it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Caicedo. Camavinga. That's going wide left. It's a searching pass. Pass is short and sharp. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. The ball goes in. And this is Dembele.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's cut it out. That has not gone well. And it's Camavinga. Sylvestre. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Chelsea are down to 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Great chance here from position A1.
Number
An opportunity
25.
then to pull clear here.
Caicedo. Coming on
Shevchenko
the
receives
field.
it in a good
Number
position here.
49,
It's the belly!
Number 17.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Has to go back here. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Fofana and Santos. Fofana. Gusto. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Modric. Can he spark a counter here? Alexander-Arnold. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, great leap! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Modric. And it's Rashford. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 10.
And he's there to clear it. Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike.
The goal
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Persib Bandung are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Out towards the flank. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. Overhit and out of play. It's not an especially good pass, that. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Modric. Driving forward. Looking for options for movement. Santos. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kamavinga. And here's Shevchenko. Fofana is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Palmer. Fernandez gets a foot in here. Played into space. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Santos. Liam Delap. And it's Gusto. He's got away. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Delivered low. And time is up. Persib Bandung can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Shevchenko. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Played out wide. Sylvestre, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Mojica. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Torre. And it's Camavinga. Looking for the run. Pablo Torre. Mojica. And here's the chance to counter. Both sides exercising caution for now. Costa. Darder. Modric. Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shevchenko. Omar Mascarell. Threads one in. That's been slipped through. Now that's well seen too.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Sylvestre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He can run onto that. And this is Dembele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Darder. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Darder. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Sylvestre. Camavinga cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Camavinga. Now it's Torre. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Sylvestre proves too strong. Alexander-Arnold. Now Modric. Fernandez. And it's Modric. Aims beyond the defence. Shevchenko. That's really well cleared. Here comes the corner. Persib Bandung with the corner, there first. Mallorca have the chance to go the other way. And here's Shevchenko. That's a good ball. Shoots! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Persib Bandung have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Out towards the flank. Just eases him off the ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That has not gone well. Kamavinga.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Modric gets a foot in here. Dardare. He is through here. Fernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rashford gets into a good position. And it's Fernandez.
There will be
Persib
1 minute
Bandung
added time.
leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello,
What
everybody.
do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Persib Bandung looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Persib Bandung leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Dardare. Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. That has been knocked clear. Oh, they could be caught out here. Costa. Dardare. Modric. Goes back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... He leaps for it! Harmlessly behind. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Morishi. Still just a single goal between the sides. Fernandez. And here's Shevchenko. Picked out Green. He's had a shot! Dardare. And Costa. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Van Dijk cuts it out. Kamavinga. Looking for a runner. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Fernandez. And it's Rashford. Great vision. And the through ball. Towering header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution.
Persib Bandung have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's played into the area. And that has been cleared. And they've got rid. And he's quick to snatch it back. Omar Mascarell. Mojica. Dardare. Always onto this. He's picked his way through. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he stop it going out? Referee's given a throw. Mallorca have opted to make another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Modric. Silvestre. Ake. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Dembele has the space to scheme.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Costa. Tries to pass it through. Omar Mascarell. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Pablo Torre. Now it's Rashford. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Has to go back here. Great chance! Brilliant from Modric! A finish right from the top draw! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Persib Bandung are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Modric, that's a good ball out wide. He's chosen to go back. Costa. Pablo Torre.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pass somewhat off target. Omar Mascarell
has been indicated.
Defending was strong and firm. That is ended up in no man's land. 2 minutes to be added on. Pablo Torre. Foot in. And there goes the final whistle. Persib Bandung are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. That is a great pick out. Big chance! There it is!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
But après 14 minutes de jeu par le numéro 15.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Now that's well seen too. First quarter of an hour gone. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Modric. Ake. And it's Van Dijk. Persib Bandung already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga. Modric. And Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been cleared. Crossed in again. Ah, he's given it away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Fernandes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, important interception. Now he's off and running. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Dembele. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Silvestre made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Now it's Shevchenko. Plays the return pass. Strasbourg couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Persib Bandung can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Probing pass. He's in a great position here. And it's made its way to him. Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Fernandes. Camavinga. Rashford. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's played in. Cleared away. Throw in. And here's Dembele.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Bandung leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Van Dijk. Ake. And it's Ake. And Fernandes. And here's Dembele. And it's Fernandes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Bandung with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good strength. Ake. Back to the keeper it goes. Still just a single goal between the sides. Dembele has created one goal already. And it's Fernandes. It's Camavinga. Rashford. Great work on the overlap. There's the header! Oh, the ball. And it's come back out to him. And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Bandung are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Strong running down that left flank. Time and again they are repelled. Silvestre, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And that has left him in a heap. Engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Ake. And it's Van Dijk. Fernandes. And Silvestre. Camavinga. And it's Fernandes. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Modric. Fernandes. And it's Camavinga. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Silvestre. Shevchenko! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Strasbourg can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Persib Bandung are almost home and dry now. Fernandez. Camavinga. Silvestre. Ake. Shevchenko under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Dembele. And this is Shevchenko. And that was very necessary. Ake. Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Shevchenko. Baku. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Shevchenko picking up the man of the match.